Hey campers, George here. I'm back in the man cave and I'm struggling a little bit here. I got me a sharp and shiny. I needed to have a look at these guys and this was all I could afford. Well, just can't get to love this guy. Let's check it out. So what I'm talking about here is this guy. And it's from K-Bar. K-Bar knives. I hear so much about them and they're so well known. I thought I got to have a look at them. So I went on there and wow. On my budget, I was really limited to what I could look at. And I came up with this guy. And this is the K-Bar knives Gila or Gila or whatever. I can't figure it out because I looked it up. And everybody's got a different way of pronouncing it. And it's the K-Bar Gila folding knife. Now when it arrived in the mail, I was pretty excited. It's a K-Bar. This can't go wrong. Well, let me tell you, the first thing I noticed is that I have really, really small hands. Yeah, my stubby grubby ain't designed for this knife. That's the first thing I noticed. Check how big it is. Look at this. It's huge. And that was just the beginning. So you know me, before I got into the specs and everything, when it arrived, I was like, ooh, I got to really have a look at this thing and see what's going on with it. Now they say it's 420 stainless steel. I'm not sure what 420 is. So here we go. And here's the description. Alloy 420 is a hardenable martinistic stainless steel that is modification of alloy 410. Similar to 410, it contains a minimum of 12% chromium, just sufficient enough to give corrosion resistance properties. Has a higher carbon content than 410 and capable of being hardened up to a Rockwell hardness of 50 HRC. It's not often welded. So there's some basics on it. Seems okay. Let's look further. Let's have a quick look at the specs. And here it is here. You can see it here. It's huge. I will say that. Look how big that is in my hand. Here's the specs. 420 stainless steel blade. This guy. Nice looking blade. I like the finish on it. I'm not sure about how sharp it is, but there it is there, and that's 420. 3 3/4 inch blade, and I want to say drop point. Now the handle is aluminum, or aluminium if you're me. As a belt clip, pretty solid. That sticks on there pretty good. I don't know if you can switch it. Nope, I can't see a way to turn it over. You have the 3 holes holding it in there with the screws. You don't have that option on the other side. So you can't switch it around if you're left or right-handed. I don't know if that's a big deal. It's going to slip it into your pocket anyway. It'll fit. Maybe. Now they say it's a clip point. I don't know about that. I would say a drop point or even closer to a spear. But what do I know? And you got your holder, your thumb hole for opening it. Let's give that a try. It is a liner lock, you can see there. And when it's locked in, it's pretty solid. There's no movement on it. So I have it closed. Now this is to open it. I can't do it in one motion. My hand's too small. Wow. I'm going to try that again. I got to get this right. Nope. See that? Look where my thumb went. I have to hold it higher. Okay, there it went in. Got it that time. But that didn't feel right to me. Let me put it down again. And I'm going to grab it and I'm going to open it. That's as far as I got it. And I thought it clicked in. It didn't. It needs more. There, clicked in. Now when it does click in, it's solid. But I'm worried about that not all the way in. And the problem is, look how big this knife is. The handle is huge. Look how far it sticks out. And I got a wide grubby, but my fingers are too short. Don't know if this is going to work for me. And to be honest, I don't like the feel. See how squared off it is? I don't think it's very comfortable. The skins, scales, whatever you want to call them, see them there? They look nice. They're on there nice. This is a smooth knife. There's no sticking out stuff. It's just too sharp for me. You can see they've angled it a little bit there. See that? But it still comes to a point on that angle. It's just too wide. It's just too big. I'm struggling to like this knife. Back to the blade. So on the blade there, it does say K-bar there. And it does say, yeah, our favorite place. 3077 China. What the 3077 is for, I'm not sure. But it's telling me it's made in China. I can't get into this knife. And that's a first for me. I just don't know what to say. It doesn't feel right for me. It's too big. It's too bulky. And I'm not sure I want to put this in my pocket. It's really big. Now what you could use it for, I suppose a hunter, a big guy that is, 6'2", 3", 225 pounds, and with hands like a baseball mitt. Unfortunately, I'm just not that guy. Now the liner lock, you can see it there, it does lock in pretty well. It really gets across there. And surprisingly, it doesn't take much to close it. Now, can I? Yeah, that works. Maybe that's the way I should be using it. But then what's the point of this? To break it open a little bit and then clip it? I mean, it locked in. You heard it. Nice, good, solid snap there. And like I said, it's sturdy. When it's in there, it's in there. They obviously know what they're doing. I just don't understand why this is so big. Now, the weird thing is when I looked at the description, they call this the medium Gila. Gila. What does that mean? I don't know. Check out what's coming up along the way. This is what I found. The K-bar. Gila. The K-bar. Gila. Medium. That's what they called it. This is the medium. I don't even want to look at the large. And I couldn't find it. I went to K-bar and had a look. They just seem to show this as 1. And they don't give it a size. So, you know, where you purchase from, don't always trust the description. Go to the manufacturer and have a look, see what they got to say. And this is it. Now, they say it has a clip-shaped blade. No, I don't think that. And it's hollow ground to 15 degrees. That I can feel. That makes sense. And it's a Rockwell hardness of 50 to 52 RC, which is about right according to the description of 420 stainless steel. Open length, brace yourself, 8.87 inches. It's a monster. Unfortunately, something I can't get a good grip of. It's just too big for me. I don't know about you, but this is just me. Don't take my word for this. If you have big hands, this is going to work for you. Me, I don't. I've just got a wide grubby. I'm all palm and no fingers, and that's my problem. That trying to flick it open using the thumb flick doesn't work for me. And I've tried it a couple of times. I just can't get it to open all that way. That's as far as I can get it. My thumb is just too short. You see that? It doesn't work. It's not a one smooth motion for me. The only way I can use it, and oh, by the way, if you own one and struggling with it, I hope you tried this. You open it and give it a flicker peek. There it is. So that works. But then I really don't see the point. You might just have a thumb neck there. Now, I did have a closer look and searched a little bit more online, and they say this is G10. The scales, are G10 on the handle. They do say that the handle is actually aluminum with G10 scales. Now, which is fine, that works fine. G10 is that, I want to say, fiberglass layered material that they make. And it works well. A lot of manufacturers use it, and it's a good grip. It's grippy. But that's too wide. That's too thin, and it doesn't fit my hand well. It doesn't feel comfortable. I can tell you this is huge. And it has to be because of the size of the knife. And it really, you can see it there, how it sits. Sorry guys, I just can't love this knife. That's a first for me. This, unfortunately for me, doesn't work. Now that doesn't mean to say it's not going to work for you, but I'm just giving you my views. How much did I pay for it? Well, that much. It's not bad. It's not overly priced, and you're getting a lot of metal for it. The workmanship, the quality is great. I can see why K-Bar is popular. All you have to do is just look at these guys. You've seen those everywhere. Everybody loves K-Bar. I just can't love this one. And unfortunately, I can't afford those guys. That's just my budget. I'm kind of sad. What do? You test to see how sharp it is. Let's have a look, see. Well, it sliced that. It's not a clean cut, but it did slice it. That sliced well. Icky. It's muggy today. But it does slice it. I mean, it didn't feel like it had a sharp blade, but it is sharp. And it is paper, of course. Let's see what it does to some wood. It does the job. This will do what you want it to do, if you can get it to fit your hand. Sorry, just a little frustrated with this. Anyway, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Sad as it is for me, I'm struggling with this. I just can't love it. And oh, by the way, this is going to be limited in some states. The size? Check your local state regulations. It's huge, and that might be limiting. Just saying. Thanks for watching, and you all be safe out there, especially with them big, sharp and shinies. Take care now.